Yeah. Okay, I'm only at 3%, but I think I can get all of my thoughts out in this rant. Okay, so this one's going to be about Black versus like Latinx camaraderie. There isn't any, but I want to talk for a minute mostly about the African American History Department. I think that when people saw the African American History Department, they thought that it was like a joke or like there was like it was some call for inclusion. And they didn't understand that it was about the survival of people who are non-white. Now, if you haven't watched Shayna's video about sundown towns, I think that you should go watch that video about sundown towns. Um, because if you are a person who is like not Anglo-Saxon and you find yourself in a sundown town, you might find yourself in that exact position. So basically what happened is she clipped a story of actually a white woman who tells a story. So this white woman didn't understand that she lived in a sundown town. But what happened in her town is basically there was a black guy with a truck he was like a truck driver riding through the town. And the black guy didn't know that it was a sundown town either. Now, a white woman at a gas station sees him and she recognizes that the sun is about to go down. And so she calls the police and she's like, please escort him out of the out of this area. It's not safe for him. The sun is about to go down. So the black guy, he I guess doesn't understand what sundown towns are either. Ironic, right? Um, we can also introduce the concept of black books. I'm just not willing to do more labor of explaining all of African American history when there's crash courses open, Princeton courses on African American history, just everything, right? Like, what do I look like? Google, right? So I'm not going all the way back, but I will put in the description box a couple of terms. If you don't know what they mean, for your own survival, maybe you should figure it the fuck out. But anyway, so Shayna makes this video about sundown towns, and she's like, "Yes, the United States is basically like a very large country full of sundown towns." And I feel like if you talk to any Black American, they're like, "Oh hell yeah, absolutely! Absolutely yes, that's very true." Now you talk to any continental African, and they might be like, "What are you talking about?" Talk to an immigrant, they'll be like, "What are you talking about?" Right? They don't know. They think it's a joke. They watch Sinners, and they really think that shit is like folklore. Even though there's a whole album called Folklore. And you'll be like, man, you'll see the whole Beyonce Lemonade visual experience that is legitimately 80% of those visuals are about plantation slavery. And nobody else got it except for Black Americans. I don't, at this point, it's just kind of like, run the fucking tape back. When people are saying we've come this far, and we found the solution is leaving. That is the solution. Like, if it's not clear, we cannot cohabitate. Like, racial cohabitation does not work. It is like a myth. And I don't know why I'm watching Alicia Keys posting shit in Mandarin as though Alicia Keys is joining any party at all. Like, no. It's just it's more about Africa for Black Africans, maybe Europe for white people, and probably parts of America for the Mexicans who will probably take over California, and part for the Anglo Saxons who killed everybody to get the land. Like, let them have their shit. That's what I propose. I think if you're willing to kill and die that much for some land, you should just have it at that point. I don't know. It's not my fight. That's crazy. Like, there are certain things about you gotta let God sort that out. Like, I just thought the irony, I actually haven't made this video, but I'll kind of just introduce the concept here. Like, wasn't it funny when Morgan Wallen gets online, talk about nigger this, nigger that, and then 2 years later, his whole ass community gets wiped out by a literal flood, and he donates half of his actual wealth to save his own people. They got flooded. East Tennessee got flooded out by actual water. That's why when I posted that video, I was like, let God sort it out. You don't have to do anything. Just fucking run the tape back. You'll see that shit happen for yourself. It's just karma is real. Don't believe me. Don't take my word for it. Everybody's always like, oh, she's a conspiracy theorist. You don't even have to do anything. Just either do the right thing or don't. And then when you don't, then just pay the consequence. This like I believe in karma. I'm not gonna say I believe in like the same God that other people are worshiping, but I seriously believe in like ethics and karma. And I feel like it's not just the time is now. The time has been always. Like your karma always comes back to you. And I think that racial karma is extremely real. And it just is what it is. Like the Euro population is on the decline. Like they're fighting for survival, and I hope they survive if they want to. But you can't like take everyone else out in the world. That's the thing I have a problem with. Like I think that like Europeans should fight for Europe. I think that that's very real. I think that Anglo Europeans deserve to have their space and their continent in the world. But I'm just saying, stay the fuck out of Africa because, like, that's not yours. You know what I mean? Like, you should keep your own shit, or else then it'll just be global war, like nuclear war at this point. And I don't know why people would want to ask for that. If you haven't seen, so I saw that what's his face posted. They posted 2 nuclear war videos the other day, which I thought was interesting. Like I don't know. This is why I don't practice Buddhism anymore. All the Buddha, like my mom is a part of that Buddhist organization. They're always talking about nuclear war. We want to prevent nuclear. I don't think that that's real. I think that nuclear war is going to happen to teach certain humans lessons. Like some people have to be wiped out forever, and then after they're gone, then whoever lives on, they can learn the lesson and read the book, right? Because like everybody else read the book. That's why you never see like trying. That's why if you don't know this, let me teach you a lesson. So you in anywhere in Asia, mostly like the white part of Asia, you actually never hand anyone money with one hand because it's disrespectful. You hand them money with 2 hands. Did you know that? If you didn't know it, you know it now. But there's certain karmic lessons, right? That you don't do certain shit to other people because you might die. Like, I mean, I learned that when I was very little. I don't know. I took karate classes at Stanford, but a really big part of understanding karate is like understanding respect. It's the wax on, wax off principle of like understanding how to attain mastery. Not being a master, but the Karate Kid is a great lesson. I hate that they put Jaden Smith in it. They should have just let the first one be the first one, and everybody who got it, got it. Everybody who didn't, just let the lessons pass, right? But they're there for a reason because there's a real skill to developing like mastery in something, even killing. Like there's been quite a lot of war in Asia, right? Like a lot. There's not everybody thinks everywhere in the world is peaceful except for like America. Like little did you know, this is the other thing I keep saying that's so weird. Like the Black American men who just keep coming on saying shit. It's just like shut the fuck up. You haven't even been around for long enough to have a history. Like your history should be literally shut the fuck up and go read a book because you know nothing. You know nothing, and it's pathetic because like they have Google, they have books. I literally heard a Mexican girl talking about like a human history started in Mexico, and I was just like, you know what? Somebody take me out now. Like that is what these people believe. Like in their real, they have all the anthropology, fucking everything, and that's what in their minds they think that shit is real. I believe in race science too. I think that some people are so stupid they just wipe themselves off the planet, and all you have to do is roll the fucking camera and watch for yourself. Let's roll back to a year ago. Didn't everything I said was gonna happen? Yes. Like it's just insane. Like it's just God. Here's another thing that is just it's top of mind, but it is so frustrating. Nobody gives a shit about Cleopatra. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Nobody gives a shit about that whore. Nobody at all. Like I couldn't care. I don't know why people are making movies about her. I didn't even know who she was until people kept talking about her like now. Like Cleopatra's not black. Who gives a flying fuck? Like who is this bitch? Like what? Like how's that this like so insane? Like who we're not all living in the same universe. Like, not, this isn't the same planet. Like, we are on planet Earth, where black people are from. Maybe the others are from where Elon is from, Mars. And now they're all trying to go back. And I think that's great. Let's let them all go. Like Nagad said, like, why do I think Nagad literally wrote in her profile, Nagad of the Earth? Oops. Dang it, every you know what? We don't even need to go back to that. I sound like I'm not a eugenicist, okay? I don't believe in that. I don't need a science department to like understand where humans, ugh. It's all so frustrating. That's the point. It's just it's frustrating. And the part that I just really wanna be clear about that. The reason that we have the African American Studies department is about survival of people who are non-white in America. Like, it isn't some token of like, "Oh my god, here are all the great things that Black people did." No, it's legitimately if we did not have a book and a fucking department in every street named Martin Luther King, the fucking Spanish speaking people here would believe that the bitch with the unibrow built something. Like, it's insane. Like, you like have to name a street and like a elementary school, like legitimately, or they won't know. They literally walk every day into a school called Malcolm X and will literally be here like Mexicans built the country. Fish, like I can't even. It's too much for me. It's like a lot. You know what I mean? Like it's just exhausting. Who has the patience? Not me. Like we should just start throwing book tokens at bitches. Like here you go. Oh, like a little Cliff Notes like slip. A Beyonce album from like fucking 2002. It's a lot. It's a lot. I did see that Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens are having a conversation. And actually, maybe that's the clip that I'll put in the beginning. If you haven't seen Tucker's take on like, the question was, should farm workers be provided amnesty in America? And he said no. He said hell no, actually. And I've never heard anything more American in my whole life. But I agree, obviously. So, um, not the point. Yeah. Anyway, that I had to. That was the whole rant. So yeah.